so I am coming with a mirror. But it was just something that I was looking at earlier on. I'm one of them people where you got to speak from the heart every single day. We can write, we forget words, and we go over and we think, oh, we should have said that. You will always, you will always reach more people from just speaking and being you as a person. So before I kick this off, I'm going to ask you all a question. How many lives have you not changed because you were worried about the word no this week? How many? Put your hands up. How many lives after today are you going out to change? So I'm going to leave that little bit with you there. So this is where it comes from. This is where the mirror is going to come in, and I probably will get a little bit emotional. I'm not the person I was when I first started pharmacy, as my amazing upline will tell you. I've grown and I've grown and I've grown. I've just grown out of control, basically. I've shrunk 4.5 stone. Thank you, Dr. Tina. And that's been a big part of my journey, but I just want to rewind a little bit about recruiting. Oh, let me put that there for a minute, because I can't smash that and have 70s back like that. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. So I just want to go back a little bit to my journey, and this is why I said, how many people's lives have you not changed? Yeah? Because every person in this room said yes to an opportunity and you were saved. This is really hard for me to speak about because at the moment on social media, there's so much discrimination against my culture, my people. I'm from the Romani Gypsy community. Now you've probably seen these news reports going everywhere. And it's really hard from a culture, from a little girl growing up and living alongside the roads with no water, and you're in parks, and yes, I've probably been in your Lidls. I will still be in your Lidls if I go travelling this summer, but I'm still the same person. So there's a lot of discrimination. So I was in a primary school, started and then left in year 6. I was in 14 primary schools by the time I was 8. Wow. 14, because we was moved along. So we always had to have a protection. So we protected ourselves against the unknown, which brings me into my networking journey. So I was living in my caravan, settled. I do pay council tax. Settled on a private site, and kids going to school. I've got 3 beautiful children, kids going to school, then they weren't going to school, then I was being bullied, and I was doing this, and I was doing that, and then I had a really bad relationship with my husband. Now, I married at the age of 16, like some of us do, but I married at the age of 16. I started a family, lost my twins at 17. I was a baby losing babies. And I'm sorry if anybody's ever lost children, it's a bit trauma. But I just thought to myself, oh, right, no, I'm not going to have kids yet, I'm not going to have kids, I'm not meant to have them. Then along come my one and only beautiful little princess. And she is my absolute world. Because the 2 boys that come after, mate, honestly. I've had to dye my hair blonde because I'm definitely grey. But there was more to life. I could see there was more to life out there. I was seeing the school mums, and I was seeing them rocking out talking about, oh, they're going out and they're going to these yoga classes, or they're having coffee meetings and all that. But I was frightened. I was still secluded in my community. All I ever known was cooking, cleaning, dropping the husband off to the pub, coming back. I never knew about beautiful people, beautiful non-gypsy people, do you know? I never knew about them because we was always discriminated against, so we never got to know people. So I'm not going to go too much into my journey with the husband because a lot of you heard about it in Farmasi. And he found out. But what I will say is, I never had my own money. I wasn't allowed my own money. And that is like a lot of women in our culture, sorry men, but that was like a lot of people in our culture. I had to ask to buy a pair of shoes. And if he didn't want to give it to me, he wouldn't. So I was like, right, okay. And then it went on and it went on. I thought to myself, I need to earn some money. But then my health spiraled out of control through depression. And I was 17 stone at my biggest. I had thyroid cancer that I beat.
Yeah.
And do you know how I beat that? I beat that through supplements. I joined a business to be a customer. I kept seeing this lady, she'd done the do, she kept popping up and popping up and popping up. And then I started losing weight pretty quickly. So she was like, Char, your testimony is amazing, you can do what I do. Skeptic, no I can't, you don't have money, blah, blah, blah. £50 a joint at the time. And I borrowed it off my dad because I knew my husband wouldn't let me just sign up and things like that. Anyway, got the money off my dad, signed up to the business. I didn't have a bank account. I didn't have no money. So I went running around to this woman's house while he was at work. Right, I've got 50 quid, I can sign up, how are we going to do it? She obviously messaged the team and they was like, yeah, we can do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, right, who am I going to talk to? So of course, I can say these words because I'm one of them. I'm on a pikey side. There's loads of women that need to lose weight, they need energy, the kids are doing their eating, they need to go to sleep because the children's whatever. So I was like, right, watching the lorries, the work lorries all go out this lane. I was like, right. Bang, 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 all on the trailer doors. I was like, girls, listen, come and try this, come and get this milkshake, come and do that, come and do that. How are we going to buy it? It was like, right, give me the money. I used to save my orders, run all the way round to my upline that lived up the road, and she would put my orders through for me. And then I bill, and then I bill. And then it come up, there was events. And I'm like, oh, okay. I've now got to go back out and see these people. You know, like, people think we're aliens, but we also think you're aliens. So I'm like, oh, do you know? So I've gone to this lady's house that's done this big event, this big farm, and I'm like, right, okay. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, is this really what I want? Then I started listening to beautiful people's testimonies, and I was like, keep going, keep going, keep going. I kept going to the extent he was taking the Wi-Fi box out the trailer so I couldn't work, so I'd go to my mum's. Then it was, I'd gone to events. Just for the daytime, I was hounded on the phone. He'd drop my kids off to my mum or his mum, and he'd be like, you're not a mum, you've left the kids. And I'm like, but listen, I can do this. I can make a good income. He was worried. Because see, when that foot went down, and I come a big success, that man knew that he had to just leave me be. And Team Freedom was a massive achievement for me because even though I'd been in network marketing for 10 years, Farmasi's family as a whole, as everyone treats like a family, it just blew me away. It just had a fire, it had the love and the passion. And I now tell him, Sarah's here to tell you, she's at my downline, sorry. I don't tell my husband when I'm going on holiday with Team Freedom or Farmasi till the morning. I book my flights and he goes to me, what are you doing? I said, I'm packing, mate. Well, where are you off to? It's on the calendar. But I've run down and put it on the calendar. It's been on there for weeks, you know, so he knows now, and obviously he's not got that kind of control over me anymore. But going back to the whole recruiting thing, do you know how many women? You're not recruiters, you're saviours. There's so many women out there, like there was myself, like there is plenty of them, like you've heard the testimonies today. Keep it in your head when you're going out and you're talking to people, you're saving people. I am going to make, I've made a goal and I've made a mission in my life. I'm going to, and I'm holding myself accountable in front of you, Sophie, I am going to change 1,000 people's lives, one household at a time, by Christmas. Woo! I know I've got, honestly, I know I can do it.
I'm behind you, girl.
They're not.
Oh, they're not.
And I'm doing it on my own. Yes, and that is what I was going to get to.
Change the mindset.
Not lost family. I've got family, obviously I come from a so I've got slights. Caravans have been falling out, but I come from a very big family. I've got my close family, obviously, they support me. My dad just calls me Mrs. Satnav, and he says to me now, where's Charlene taking you? He knows all about Charlene and he's never met her, because I talk about her all the time. I've lost my finger what I was going to say then.
You've got your
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So obviously with the community, I've lost more good gypsy friends. They're more jealous.
Yeah.
They're more. They won't buy from me. And it's really funny because one of them bought a pharmacy product but didn't realise she bought someone in my team. I'm like, don't know, babe, like, you doing coffee? What it was, I said, yeah, I know what it was. You message my friend, it's fine, she works with me, still got some money off you, do you know what I mean? Just they look at it, it's like, oh, putting money in her pocket, not putting money in her pocket. And then you get the talks about the family parties and the weddings and this and that, and it's all like, she thinks she's stuck up. She's out with the non-gypsies. Let me tell you one thing. You non-gypsies are the beautifulest people I've ever met in my life. And I am going to prove, we have to try and prove ourselves daily to non-gypsies that we're not these bad people, we're not this, we're not that. There's good and bad in everyone. But I'm going to prove to the gypsies, you get out of your bubble, you wake up with these little glasses that you think that, oh my God, like they're going to... No, there's beautiful people in this world. Get out there and find them. Let your children mix with non-gypsy children, you know? They're incredible. Like her little stepson, Johnny, like, I love him, he's beautiful, do you know? Where's she at? Her little girl. Sorry, not her, you know what I mean. Like, you get to meet other people's children and like, Jojo, like, he's my pet, you know, like, he calls me out and he shouts at now. But this is the people that you want to touch. These are the people you're going to be looking for. So when you're thinking, oh, I can't recruit, no, who am I going to save? So I'm going to leave you with that because I know we'll probably go over time. This is what I put the mirror. Just to see if my makeup's alright. I've been on a 7 to 8 weeks manifesting, spiritual journey. Like, I'm away with the fairies for 7 or 8 weeks. Even my children are like, she's in la la land. Granny's bedroom just, I don't know what it even looks like. But there was one thing I did, and I knew I was dipping down here with business here, obviously at Farmasi. I was letting people get to me. I was letting all the discrimination over Facebook get to me. I was rowing with people daily, like, yes, I am going to come to your car park and what? Do you know, like, I am going to take the kids. And I'm going to take the man too. But I let that get to me. And then I noticed I'm concentrating too much on one thing. Something I can't change. So I got in the mirror and I looked and I made a promise to myself. You are a badass fucking woman. Yeah!